The PCA law in Maine, known as Chapter 129, Personal Care Agency Licensing Rules, included 7 items that if you fail them, you will be accruing $500 per day charges. What are the 7 of them? Number one, failure to submit plan of correction within the required time frame. That's 10 days right now. Failure to submit the plan of correction within 10 calendar days after the receipt of a statement of deficiency. That will accrue $500 per day of penalty. That is every day, including the weekend. Okay. Number two, substantiated findings of abuse, neglect, and or misappropriation. The violation is substantiated finding involving client abuse, neglect, or misappropriation of client's property. $500 per day. Failure to comply with the directed plan of correction. So in number one, it was not submitting the plan of correction. In number three is, are you following the plan of correction that you have submitted and that was approved? If you're not following that plan of correction, you get charged $500 per day penalty. Okay? Now, that's $200,000 a year in penalty. So let's say they don't come back in a year. That's $200,000, almost $200,000 penalty. Okay? Obstructing a department inspection. Obstructing the department's inspection. So failure to provide the required information, records requested, access to the records, or otherwise interfering with an inspection or an investigation. That will cost you $500 per day. Failure to conduct background checks in Maine. That is criminal background checks, uh, CNA registry, the child abuse, APS, uh, uh, and all the registries. There are several registries, and not including the criminal background check, APS, or child. So in total, I think there are like 7 background checks. You need to confirm that. You got to do all 7 of them. If you don't do them, it's $500 per day that you have not done them. Okay. Number 7, operating a site without prior department approval. So operating or opening a home care or additional site without the required approval. That will cost you $500 per day in penalty. Now, if you have multiple of these, you see where this is headed, right? You have 7 of them. If you have 7 problems, each of them leading to $500, and you're looking at $1 million penalty. Now, these are not complicated. This is an office operation issues. If you have a good office operation, you can easily follow the rules and regulations because these 7s are not that complicated. Um, Failure to submit plan of correction. Well, you have 10 days. If you don't know how to do that, you can reach out to me. I do that. If you find an abuse in your policy and procedure, uh, it tells you who to call and who to report and who to email. So do that. Failure to comply. Well, if you submit the plan of correction, I write a plan of correction all the time. When I email you that plan of correction, your job is to review it and then to implement what it says. If you just forward it to the state as I wrote it, but you don't really do what it says you will do in it, then that's a very simple issue that you could have fixed it. And if you don't, it's going to cost you money.